sitting alone in my 3-bedroom home, a mile east of where I was raised, staring out the window at my dog in the backyard and the pine straw covered with clay. Damn, he's a mess, but we love him to death. I guess he fits in this
Photosynthesis by Sarah Kayan.
Yeah, we're a bloodline of shepherds used to roam in the pastures trying to cope.
This podcast coincides with North Carolina's Standard Course of Study 2.05. The emphasis should be placed on an investigation of overall equations, including reactants and products, not on memorizing intermediate steps, and factors which affect photosynthesis or cellular respiration. Now, what exactly is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process that most plants go through to get energy. Photosynthesis only occurs in plants. In the plants, it only occurs in the plant cells. In the plant cells, it occurs in the chloroplasts. Photosynthesis can't just happen on its own. It requires water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. Contrary to popular belief, photosynthesis has two parts: the light-dependent part, which requires sunlight, and the light-independent part, also known as the Calvin cycle, which does not require sunlight. We're now going to take a closer look at the light-dependent part of photosynthesis. Sunlight, along with carbon dioxide, causes electrons to become excited within the chlorophyll. As the electrons become more excited, they have more potential energy available. This energy is used then to split up molecules of water, thereby releasing oxygen to form adenosine triphosphate, ATP, which is a compound used to store energy for later. Just because there is no light does not mean that photosynthesis cannot occur. This would be called the light-independent phase, also known as the Calvin cycle. During the dark reaction, ATP formed during the light reaction is used to attach a hydrogen ion to carbon dioxide and eventually converts it to sugar. Now we're going to take a brief break and look how other students have used media to help in learning photosynthesis.
If you want to know how a plant grows, it takes water, air and sunlight and makes cellulose. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. Unlike me and you, plants need CO2, and they make oxygen that stops us turning blue. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. It's a miracle how all the chlorophyll captures sunlight in the leaves of the plants and the trees. A plant of any size can do it if it tries, but we're not green, so we can't photosynthesize. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. It's a miracle how all the chlorophyll captures sunlight in the leaves of the plants and the trees. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.